shit. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? I'm a psycho, ignorant and spiteful. Call me what you want, don't give a fuck about the title. Surfboard, ride the sound waves like a tidal. Here we can make the record spin more than Michael. Go time, it's your showtime at Apollo. Bring your block and get your chin rocked like Drago. We keep it ratchet and savage. You are now tuned in to Max Madness. Welcome back to the Max Madness Show. I'm your host, Mad Max Bullet D. Gray, aka Bitch. That baby look like Pastor Johnson and Thomas. You a whore. Who knows who it is? Say no. Yo, my riding shotgun ain't with me this week, you know what I mean? Technical difficulties, nigga couldn't call out of work. It's cool, you know what I mean? We all gotta get that bread. But I came with a special guest, man. You know what I mean? A returning guest in this joint, man.
Yes, sir.
A troublemaker.
Mover
and shaker.
You already know. Moonwalker.
Britt's like she already in the building. What's up, bro?
What's good, bro?
Oh, man.
My brother from another, man.
Yeah, man. Ain't no grudges, man. He beat me in ball. But, ain't no grudges, man.
Yo, somebody got crossed.
I still show love.
Who got crossed?
Yeah.
You gotta look at the footage, man.
Somebody did get crossed. But there was only one winner,
You
man.
gotta look at the footage, man. You gotta go to the film room.
It's gonna be more. We need to do more then.
What's up? What's been good with you, man? Can we catch up real quick, man? We ain't seen you in a while, bro.
Yeah, I've been laying low for a while, man. Maybe
Laying
like
low?
for like the past 2 months. You know what I mean? Just playing the cut. You know what I mean?
Your social media been booming, man. What you mean laying low?
Listen, man. I've been handling stuff, you know, down in my submarine, man, below. You know what I mean?
Every nigga I make moves with in the industry, I see them niggas posting pics with you online all over the globe. I'm like, when the fuck did this nigga go to Indonesia? Like, what the fuck is this creep ass nigga? This nigga got a passport on the low.
I did a lot of handling, like just personal stuff with, with some of my friends in the Philly hip hop scene lately. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But we about to get right back at it soon, man. Like as soon as like this weekend. So.
Oh, you got some shipments of that Bridge Life about to shoot out Flood City?
That's a whole event that's coming up this Saturday, man.
What's up, man? I need some new custom made stuff. You know what I mean?
It's time, man. It's time.
I
was just shopping this week. I just dropped off some stuff to the Glockerware store. Shout out them.
Shout out to Glockerware, man. Y'all niggas always show love. No, but welcome back, bro. I had to ask you on this special show, man, because we got a friend of the fam in the building, man. Mm-hmm. Real positive brother, man. Today I'm gonna switch it up a bit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be all super outrageous and shit. I'm gonna sneak him in little gut punches on niggas like Rabbit Jones.
Yeah.
It's like, but no, man. We gonna get with some positive shit, man. Cause I pride myself on hanging with positive people and intellectuals who are making real moves out here, man. And if all my fans who follow me online, y'all already know, like, it be a lot of jokes, and then I slip some knowledge in on y'all every once in a while because I actually do care. I just don't give a fuck about y'all. But I give a fuck about the future, just not the current. You know what I mean? So speaking of the future, man, we introduce the first guest, man.
Man, this is my brother, man. This family, we handle family shit, business stuff. Yeah. You already know, man. Yeah. Zakee Gibson, man, he in here. He gonna talk to y'all about his PAC program, man.
Zakee Gibson in the building, y'all.
Hey, what's going on?
We had to
this
get
is
a
something new to me. I
don't
don't really do this too often, but I'm in here with my brother, so we're just gonna have a conversation like how we always do.
Yeah.
But this conversation is about the youth.
Yeah.
I pledge myself to help the youth.
Okay, man. Look, man, we need more out there for that, making moves.
It has to be done because we did surveys. So let me tell you first about the program. The program I have 2 programs. One that is already started. The other one I'm in the process of starting, which is a 501c3. It'll be centered around middle school and 9th and 10th graders. Male youth. Okay. The other one is through Albert Einstein. It's called the PAC program, which is centered around life skills, decision-making skills to help the students, STEM, It's teaching them healthy decision making,
What's
professional development.
What's STEM stand for? I'm about to say that sounds familiar.
Science, technology, engineering, and math. So you're pretty much telling them that you're teaching them the new wave of technology, as well as engineering side, hands-on work. But we're teaching them to be leaders of the future. That's what it's about. It's about nurturing the seed. The youth is the seed. You have to nurture the seed, and that comes from programming. You know, okay, in Philadelphia, I think what goes hand in hand is in school and after school programming.
Yeah.
In school, you're getting you found your foundation.
You
After school is extracurricular activities, and also it is recorded that a lot of devious behaviors of kids in the ages of middle school and high school happen between the times of 3:30 and 7 o'clock. So, which means, what are they doing? Who's talking to them?
That's a real one. I got in trouble coming up.
No father figure.
Right.
Man.
Maybe an uncle. Maybe. Or a grandfather. Somebody to show them. So what I do is, this is going to be a major resource at these programs for the youth and for the community to get involved with the youth.
And this has already started?
Yes.
Okay.
The PAC program was a pilot program, and it finished this year. The B.U.I.L.D program, the program I'm trying to launch is Brothers United in Leadership Development.
Okay.
This goes to what I just was talking about as far as leadership and the development of young men in the urban city. You know, they need to know how to talk to cops. They need to know how to put a suit and tie on. They need to know how to articulate themselves. They need to learn how to know that to listen to your teachers and do what you got to do and stay out of the way. They need to know the principles of life. You know what I mean? Being morally correct. They need to know all of that.
Man, that's crazy, man.
That way they be conditioned. They're conditioned now, you know, to know how to carry themselves. Yeah. So they out the way. And they helping others.
Y'all bring guest speakers in sometime? I mean?
Yes, we had engineers, we've had electricians, we've had people in the science field, we've had people who do STEM programs, we've had personal trainers, we have authors, and some of them are friends, some of them are people that I know through other referrals. But it's a resource. Like, for instance, you can show them what you do here. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is a career. It's a lifelong career. You know what I mean? So it's like
lifelong, say no.
But you know what I mean? Some people do it for yeah.
Oh no,
it's a resource though, so you can always go. You know, it's a place where we can go, whether it be on the weekends or during the week. It'll be 2 or 3 times a week. That's what I plan to do.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm obligated to ask.
Correct.
Am I allowed to come speak to the kids? Because
what do you think?
Well, I mean, look.
What you think? What you think?
I can be a great role model at times, but you know, it's different, man. I have a father, but he wasn't necessarily a father figure in my life. You know, he was a great man. You know, he raised 3 kids, man. Great man. 3 kids we ain't know about till we grew up. But no, I'm joking, y'all. Had to sneak with it, low blows, man.
Crazy,
low blows. No, but seriously though, it's really appreciated out here because when I was coming up, I had a lot of male figures in my life who were positive, but it was also the allure of the street shit. So you need that balance to counter that because everybody sees the fast money and stuff. So how do y'all? I'm sure, all right, you deal with teenage young men, right? So at that point, they're already they pretty much have the mindset already of, yo, I gotta get this money or something like, yo, we hungry out here. So. Well, I'm thinking probably about, in this day and age, they probably start earlier. I'm wondering probably around like 12 to 17. That's when people really get into that. I want the streets. It's an allure to the streets.
Right.
It's an allure to the streets sometimes. It's like, I think that it's only there because we didn't have these programs to keep us out of trouble and keep us busy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I agree. That's what it is. We have to, as a community, it's a lot going on, out here with racism and the Black Lives and All Lives Matter and stuff like that. We need to know. Look, you start with the youth, and if you're in your 30s, we're at a prime time age. We can reach them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you say that kid that didn't have a program, I lived that.
Yeah.
I lost friends to that. You know what I mean? Or they was in jail. You know, people you grew up with. You eat, cheese sandwiches or, them space lunches. People you grew up with, you know what I mean? And when something gets stripped from you, I seen my friends start to hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what, I lost a cousin to that. You know what I mean? So I have to get that's what I wanted to, I'm called to do by God. I'm gonna say that. I'm called to do it. I'm called to bring the brothers with me. You know what I mean? And it don't take much. An hour, 2 hours.
Yeah, I've noticed I seen some I'm gonna flashback a little bit. I noticed, like, even before you started your programs, as long as I've known you, you've always had this same mentality of wanting to give back, and you genuinely want to help people.
Right.
Like I remember y'all was doing was it the food drive? That was
for Manna. You talking about when you went up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was for Manna, where you give out food in the communities.
Do y'all have any other Jones that y'all got set up for the future, like in case anybody else wants to get involved and join in on this?
Absolutely. You can call up to Manna, and you mean my program or Manna?
Well, everything.
Well, they can call me. Yes, they can call me for my program if you want to come and guest speak or volunteer, or just come by, see what we're doing.
Yeah. How do we go about, like, as far as volunteer? You know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
as far as people who do want to give back, how do they reach you? Like,
well, you can call me on my phone. You can call my phone, or you can email me.
mm-hmm.
I prefer email. Just email me. Tell me what you do, and I'll get back to you. We'll get right into it.
You gonna get the single mothers calling your phone like,
no, man.
I need some help.
It's about just I need somebody at the door that's willing to help.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to sit and hold people accountable, but this is a resource. It ain't about me.
Yeah.
It's about me fulfilling a mission. Yeah. So just if people you meet, you serious, and we'll have fun too. This isn't just like a serious. This is a fun program for the youth. It's not corny. You know what I mean? We play ball.
I was about to say,
we play ball. We took them
to
the Sixers game. We took them to the library. We got them library cards. We have had them do community service in their school, clean up the leaves. We've given them, the guest speakers who come through, all walks of life.
I'm pretty sure y'all asked them, like, what are they into and what are their goals?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do y'all have, like, set up things whereas you try to get them into their I'm about to say, because I feel like everybody's goals change, like their dreams and their when I was 14, I wanted to be a marine biologist. Like, it might sound crazy to y'all, but like I told you, I went to Saul. Like, that was my 9th grade year. I went to Saul. That was my goal. I was like, yo, I want to do this. I want to do something different. I want to go out into the sea and do all types of stuff. But I didn't necessarily have the direction to get it. Like, I got placed in the school. I earned my way into school. You know what I mean? I worked hard. That's what I'm saying. Like, back when we was coming out, I heard
you gotta take a test to get in Saul.
Yeah, right? You gotta take a few. I said, you gotta take a few, and then you gotta go through a summer session to see if you can even fit it. Yeah. She was, that shit was hard, yo. But it was easy. Like, I only say it's hard because it was different. And he told me that shit was hard. Like, I only say it's hard because it was different. I mean, but to be honest, it wasn't how people thought it was. So that's why I'm curious as to what the program, the activities y'all have the kids doing, because it's like that was different for me because I'm from Hansberry. Like, I mean, in my hood, we don't do none of that stuff. So people always looked at me awkward. Then I come back we had the agricultural class.
Mm-hmm.
So we would we would actually have to do like an hour or two out in across the street in the, where Saul's located in the Andorra section. So it's like we actually had to go out there and we had to change our clothes, get out there and I don't want to say be farmers, but they were training us. I mean, we had to actually get out there and do this shit. Right. So it's like, I don't even notice it now, but I do things automatically that was instilled in me. Yeah. I ain't gonna say program, it was instilled into me. And it's little
so you
things
appreciate
that yeah, and it's crazy because it comes up a lot. That's why I was like, yo, I appreciate what you're doing so much because it has a lasting effect. And like I was joking early on when I was like, yo, I didn't have a father figure, but he was a great father to strangers. It's like, I was joking, but like, yo, it's so many kids out here who really don't have that. And it's like, they don't see it. And then like, a lot of women I come across are, what the phrase is, what's the phrase that they made famous in a song? A woman can't raise no man. Like, I mean, they can. Technically, I mean, if you raise your kids, they can, but it's things you need. You need a person that's positive to teach you. Well, that's trying to get you in the right direction and to help raise you and instill things into you that will help you become.
Right.
You know what I mean?
At least my one of my things I always say to myself is, at least you showed them. Mm-hmm. You gave them the opportunity. That's when you put your. I gave you the opportunity.
Is one of the goals that you instill in the kids to because you deal with teenagers, is it a goal to help them, tell them like, yo, your next stage should be like college, the higher learning? I tell them, because I know I tell them the 1-2. Grad, you know what I mean? Yes,
college grad, Del State, class 05. But I tell them, get a trade and a degree. Now you're ahead of the game.
He just dropped a jewel on y'all niggas.
That's get a trade and a degree. Now you can be your own business owner. Now you can go corporate, and then you do your own thing on the side, or you can be going to the union, and maybe teach on the side. Get a trade and a degree. Always say the degree, it helps you with the social aspect, the resources. It grooms you because you don't live home anymore. You're on your own. To be a man or a woman. But the trade, man, the trades is paying. Trades is where it's at. Either way, you can't lose. Again, getting your hands dirty.
If you get them both, you good.
You get them both, you okay. You real good. Most people just have one.
Yeah.
And that's on both sides, trade and degree. Like, this is a trade. This is a trade.
Engineering.
This is a trade.
Look, cinematography. Look, I mean, y'all
carpentry,
they quiet in the background. The mic can pick y'all up.
What I was going to say
both, so they way ahead of the game. And that's 6 years?
What I was going to say is,
or you can do every summer.
Children, and it's cliche, but they're like sponges. Like, you know what I mean? And they, whatever you show them, they'll suck it up. Whether they want to, pursue it or not, is another story. But like you said, at least you show them. But it's like, if you expose them to whatever, if they get exposed to a whole bunch of negative stuff, that's all they're going to know. But if they get exposed to, it doesn't matter whatever. Like, you say you want to be a marine biologist. A lot of kids, like, where we from, don't know about that.
They don't even know what that means.
They need to go to the aquariums and
the sad part is, stuff. I said that on air, and some of the viewers won't even know what that is. Niggas might have to Google it.
But if you expose some kids to that, they will want to do that.
See, they will want to do it. This is crazy. I just thought about this, bros. See, and that's why you got to advertise to the community. Mm-hmm. That's important too.
Yeah, that's important. Yeah, you're right.
Get the parents involved. Get the calendar ready. Advertise the community so they can say, "Wow, this person's coming," or either just know this is an avenue.
Yeah.
My child been acting up. Send him over. Right. My child his father's not. Send him over.
Right.
he's been, acting up, send him over. Or it's a place where he's developing. That's another thing.
Right.
It's just, we can do this together, man. We can do this together. And it's funny you said the Saul, maybe that could be a possible trip. They could help out in the farm and Saul. You see how you just sharing your what you love from what you had to endure and what you had to do.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna say endure. Well, I say it wasn't too
much out there, wasn't you?
It wasn't a punishment.
You said you was hearing me. You said you was.
It wasn't a punishment.
He's like, it was real. I'm messing with you.
No. I mean, it was an experience. No, it was an experience. Like, to be honest, but I appreciate it. Like in my adult years because.
Yes.
Like, I wish I would have graduated from there. Like, and I look back on it like, damn, I could have learned way more. Like, and you know, and you know me, I'm a weirdo. I'm on some old zombie apocalypse shit. Like, look, I need to survive out here. Like, if technology fails us, I need to know how to fucking make it.
That's right.
Like, I was watching The Revenant again the other day, and I was like, damn,
I
slice a horse open and climb in the belly, like, would I even think of it? Is the question. That's the real part about it. Would you even think of it to survive?
Have to go through some like tribal training to do that.
No, like
that's crazy.
They teach you shit
go
like
through
that.
A process, bro. That's a process.
They teach you shit like that. All right. I ain't gonna go to the extreme. They ain't do all that. It wasn't the military.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. What you feel about Boy Scouts?
I was never in the Boy Scouts. I never like I told you, like when I was coming up, it wasn't even an option because I didn't even think of it. Like I seen it on TV, but I didn't think of it because it wasn't like people around me weren't into it. Like,
I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I never was a Boy Scout, but my one of my best friends that I grew up with, his father was I guess one of the Boy Scout leaders or something.
I kind of view Boy Scouts as pre-ROTC. Does that make sense?
Boy Scouts is more.
It wasn't like that.
More nature. It's more.
Yeah,
it's nature. They're teaching you how to
it
survive.
Like
that's why I brought it up in reference to the Revenant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because those are survival tactics, and they teach you that in Boy Scouts. I ain't gonna hold you. I used to frown at it as a young boy. Yeah, man. I definitely would. Man, that's corny. My cousin was one.
He said,
my pop was one too. And I just be like, man, that's corny. But no,
that's
seriously.
Say, yeah.
But that's in the neighborhood you say that. But the youngins need that.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know it.
It was different. Like I went on a couple of trips with with my friend and his dad and with the rest of the Boy Scouts, and I'm telling you, it was a whole new experience. Like being away from where I was from, like we saw a spider that was like the size of my hand. And I swear, I tell you, we did not stay in that tent. And luckily, one of the Boy Scouts was actually a friend from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
He had a tent that was only big enough for him and his brother.
Right.
But we all got in that jaw like, man, we sleeping with you tonight. We ain't sleeping out there. We wasn't ready, but we wasn't ready.
For those
big
ass spiders and shit.
We was out we was out in the woods, Valley Forge somewhere. It was like 30 degrees when we woke up in the morning. And it wasn't even winter.
What's your program with the B.U.I.L.D program? Do y'all also go on like field trips and stuff like that?
We can.
Y'all can. Okay, all right.
We can do whatever we want.
I'm about to say not necessarily.
But it's not.
Like
that's in a humbling way.
Like I know y'all deal with different. You know what I mean? Different crafts and trades.
Right.
So do y'all like deal with sometimes you might take some, like you were saying, field trips. We can come here to the radio station. Do y'all go to, because a variety of folks in different aspects of life, like different career. You know what I mean? So do you reach out to them and take the kids? Because
that's what I did last year. I used my resources. I used my fraternity brothers. I'm part of Mega Sub 5 Fraternity Incorporated.
We see the hat.
You know what I'm saying? We in here, man. 3, Psi Epsilon chapter, man. Delaware State. But I use my frat brothers. I use my wife's husband. My wife's best friend's husband. He came by. my homie Melissa, her husband came by, or somebody may say, Zakee, I have somebody maybe come talk to your kids, and I always say have them send me a bio and get his information, talk to them in
I gotta
person.
screen them first.
Yeah, talk to them in person. Yeah, seriously, because these, I'm their responsibility.
Yeah.
I'm their responsibility, and I don't want nobody walking up in the program like that. We had as a referral or whatever. That's fine.
That's why.
But it's protection, man.
I don't know if the fans at home were listening. Did y'all? When I asked him, "Can I talk to the kids?" He paused for a second, like,
hold on a minute.
Maybe. He said, maybe. He said, hold up, nigga. We going. How you going to come as Max Madness?
Got to go through an interview.
You can't talk to my kids like that.
It's a fun environment, though, man. It's a fun environment, man. It's so much we can do. I want this thing to be to sustain.
Right.
That's the whole main thing. Is a lot of nonprofits and programming, small businesses, sustainability. My plan is to acquire a team like the X-Men, or the Avengers. You know what I mean? And we do this thing right. That's our problem, that we not technical. To pay attention to detail and the small stuff. Like, I have to always keep that in mind. Because I want this thing to work. As Powers Everywhere or the DARE program. Mine just has tutoring. It has so many interchangeable parts, but they're sound. It's not too many, how should I say? But it's enough. And it will work in the name of God. You know what I mean? And it's been working. The pilot program is working. It's time. It's time to help our people, man.
Yeah.
I wanna
it's time.
It's more important. Let's just take it there. It's more important because the black male in the inner city,
it's misconstrued.
Either they dying or they going to jail. That's where the majority of them go. Let's just keep it for real. So it's important that they do get this, get this understanding, get this teaching, get to see what else they can do other than being in the streets. Yeah, because I'm telling you, it's set up so that they go to jail. Because that's big business for them to go to prison, to be in and out of prison. You know what I mean? And if they don't go there, you already know where they're going to go. You know what I mean? So, I'm telling you, it's when they say that the black male's an endangered species, it's for real.
It's for real.
Because they're getting killed out here every day. As we talking, something probably going on out in the streets of our city right now.
It's like a two-sided coin, man. It's like either it's us killing each other or the other side is racism.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's killing us. So we need to develop.
Yeah.
And we need to be at the forefront and say, you know what? I'll sacrifice this amount of time. Right. 2 hours or an hour. You know what I mean? Or if I can't get there, I'll send somebody else there. Right. They need to see us.
Yeah.
Men. That's about something. You know what I mean?
Stepping up and doing
Stepping up. That's the whole thing with this whole thing, man, with this whole, there needs to be a plan of action. You know what I mean? There needs to be millionaires. Where they talking about the celebrities. You got to get in the community.
Yeah.
Kaepernick giving back and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? He's in there. He blew the horn and he went in.
Because you know what the best case scenario is? What you're doing, right? You reach out to these kids, right? And then they get it. And then they go become something. And then they reach back.
Yes.
And get the next generation.
Yes. But that's the key. We try to keep the high schoolers who graduate or middle schools that graduate to come back.
Because it's not all going to happen right now. But if you can get the people educated, and they can keep reaching back and getting the youth, possibly, God willing, it could be a change, It could be a change.
How long have you been doing this program? Like, have any celebrities, like we see celebrities talk about it all the time on TV.
Are they in there though?
Yeah, I'm about to say they talk
Are they
about
really
it.
in?
Have anyone reached out?
I understand cutting a check, and that's awesome. That's definitely
Like we
the
do
way
need
the
funding,
way that
but
helps.
the kids
Yes.
also need to see. You know what I mean?
They need to see you, and they need to see what you left them. You know what I mean? It don't stop. You know what I mean? It doesn't stop. You know.
That's crazy, yo.
It doesn't stop. It don't, because what if you have a son?
Yeah.
What kind of neighbor you want him to grow in? He can't grow in Philly, or you gotta go away. Damn, why can't he enjoy Philly? You know what I mean?
Man, that's good. You know, yo, that was deep though. On the low, that was deep as shit. Like a lot of, you know why? Because I've heard so many people talk about when they when they make it and they upgrade, they want to move out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what?
That's why we're missing
it
it in the urban black communities,
Yeah.
or the minority communities. We're missing the cycle, which is okay. You can live wherever you want in the world. You know what I mean? But by you staying and helping, that's monumental, as well as that is very humble of yourself to help your community. You know, you're not being selfish. You're not being selfish.
You gotta be on the ground floor, ground zero.
You know what I mean?
We
How
can't
you gonna
be scared
cure if you ain't in ground zero?
Yeah, we can't be scared of our own people, where we come from, and you know what I mean. We can't just run away from it to desert them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just say,
Or you can
I'm
live
out
somewhere else,
and
but
leaving
you just give back. You know,
It's like,
just give back.
It's like we are from here. Like we are from here. Like these are our people. You know what I mean? You're right. Give back.
Give back.
Yeah, if you can, like give back.
They say.
Just you don't have. It don't have to be a money thing. Like you know what I mean. Just give back what you know. If you do go out and experience whatever out in the world, come back and let other people know who don't see. All they see is that neighborhood. You know what I mean? Give
Lifting
back what
as
you
you
know.
climb.
Yeah.
Lifting as you climb.
Say it's bigger than
Lift.
Germantown.
Say lifting as you
and
climb?
West
Yeah.
Philly and the neighborhoods we from. Like it's bigger than that. You know what I mean? That's
It is.
important for the kids to know that, because some kids don't know that, right? And all they see, the technology thing y'all were talking about earlier, it's a gift and a curse. I think it can be a benefit, but it's about what's getting dished out to them. Like I said, because it's like a sponge. They whatever's getting dished out, they see on the YouTube and all that stuff.
That scares me, man.
They gonna take it in.
Virtual reality.
Yes.
Is your phone?
The virtual
Yeah, I'm kind of like scared of that, man. I don't want nothing implanted in my head.
We all knew it was coming because when we were little in the 80s, we was watching that type stuff on Back to the Future.
all
I don't want to be
Yeah,
in it. I also want to.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah,
You know what they
guess,
say?
man.
All that
This
technology is 30 years and
It's
they
causing
already
a separation in between the connection in between folks, though.
yeah. But see, we knew it was coming.
Yo,
It was
I
coming.
greatly appreciated that you coming on and
Thanks, bro.
giving.
And I appreciate you, my brother.
Listen, man. Look, give us a last minute. I mean, give us how do we reach you on social media, emails, all that, man? Just so the fans know.
All right, you find me at B.U.I.L.D program. All right, that's my IG. Again, you can email me, GibsonZA31@gmail.com. Yeah, that's pretty much how you reach me.
That's how you reach me. Man.
That's how you reach me. And then I'll give you a call from there, and let's do it. Let's do it. I'm taking anything. Anything that is positive. Volunteers needed. Yeah, this is going to be big, man.
Look,
I don't even want to talk no more. You know what I mean? About it. Like it's much work to do.
Yeah, it's work to do.
It's work to do.
I feel that.
CR, how the folks reach you, man? Tell the fans of the Max Madness.
Listen, you can get at me at bridgelife_SHIAR. That's SHIAR. You want to email me? bridgelifeinc@gmail.com, man. Holla at me, man.
As always, hey, week, man. It's the Max Madness Show, man. See y'all motherfuckers next week. I appreciate both my guests coming in. And, no, I was gonna say something negative, but I ain't even. It was a great show.
Come in
man.
peace.
It was a great show, man. We'll see y'all next time.
Right.
I'm drunk, sweating and shit.
You was on some stuff like how you were saying, get back to the community, and y'all go out and actually go into the community and work. Like you'll have them clean up the community and stuff.
Right.
Because that instilled in me. Like I was joining. Like I was a part of stuff like the B.U.I.L program
Me
back
too.
in the day. Like I was
I'm
a
from the
youth,
Woodfield B.U.I.L.
and they took me out around
Yes.
and I learned how to play like tennis and stuff. Stuff
Yes.
that I wasn't running into on an everyday basis. Like I know people gonna hear this like they be like tennis, like nigga you can do that on your own. But in my neighborhood, people didn't play tennis.
Right.
Niggas wasn't into stuff like that. I went to Saul High School.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first school. It was such a different way of life to the stuff that I was so used to. Everybody used to make fun of me like, oh man, you went to the farm school. Like, yeah, but now I know how to landscape.
Right.
Now I know how to deal with animals. I know how to do this stuff. I was like, but y'all, I mean, not to say that people don't just get that stuff, but it also, it instills stuff into you that you don't even notice till you get older and stuff. Like,
Right.
You know what? I think that the kids they want to learn all the different stuff. You know,
Mhm.
they just need the outlet to it. So that
Yes.
that's why what you're doing is really good because they just need that outlet. Because you remember growing up, so many of us ain't nothing to do but to stand around on the streets all day.
eh?
You know what I mean?
Or cause trouble in the crib.
Right.
Seriously, or cause trouble at home. It's you have to do something.
Yeah, and I think
the kids are evolving. You know what I mean?
Right,
They becoming young adults. Like,
Right.
They body always.
That was
is
what I
crazy.
wanted to ask you. I'm about to say, is it difficult like trying to install like I ain't gonna say the activities like about even when you were saying we get them to read books and stuff like that
Right.
to convert them back to that because these kids nowadays it's straight. They learning stuff at such a fast pace. Like my nieces are 4 and 5, and they know how to work all the phones, all the computers, and everything. And I'm like, wow, like what is going on? I didn't learn that till 8th grade, high school, and then
The kids gonna be good at that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the hands-on and the social skills.
Yeah.
They're going to be hip to technology, but can they hold a conversation?
That's what I.
Can they read? You know what I mean? You can't as man. I truly believe this. Sure, you go with the times, as my Aunt Holly would say, but you still have to know hands-on work as well as technology.
Right.
Because what if the technology stops?
What if it breaks down? Yeah.
Yes,
What are you going
and
to
that's
do?
happening with my students. I teach preventive health and nutrition throughout the school district,
Right.
and you give them a craft, right?
Mm-hmm.
Breakdowns, several throughout the class. I can't do this, but it's something very easy. You know what I mean? And it fits their age group, if not younger.
I feel like it's like they don't even fathom it. Like it's because
It's crazy, man.
we're getting toward so many other things. The computers are taking over.
Yeah.
Like that's what that's
Yeah,
what
them
I mean
trades.
by that statement is that's a broad statement that has to do with a lot of topics, but also what I'm saying is as far as the connection in between people. Like I feel like I was talking to so many people this week and people really don't know how to interact anymore, yo.
Yeah.
Like how we get together and stuff.
Right.
Like do you see that the bond between like the youth like as far as interacting with each other, but motherfuckers that sit there
I do.
and be on their phones commenting on people for somebody sit right next to them, like, yeah, that shit was funny as shit, but you with him right now not laughing. Like like you interacting.
It's funny because you do, but then you don't.
Yeah.
It's like it's very weird. I'm a believer, as my pot told me. You've been at that TV too long. Put that video game down. Go outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or you need to run some laps around the block 4 times and come back in the house. You know what I mean? That it's the hands-on, it's the time.
Yeah, that's important.
You know what I mean? It's the time. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to do. We're going. The program is at is in Uptown.
Okay.
In 2 middle schools. I eventually want to go into King.
Okay.
I eventually want to go back home to West Philly. Maybe reopen the pile or make it better. Start there. That's where I grew up at.
Niggas is randomly starting fires now.
You know what I mean? Or go throughout West Philly. Then
Yeah.
I want this program all over the city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we gonna do it, man. But Jada can say we gonna make it. You know what I mean? That's what I grew up listening to. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's I'm just happy we here. I'm happy for this opportunity, man. Shout out to my man Bert too, man. He's had a baby, man.
Bert.
Shout out to Shawnese, man, my wife,
Yeah.
Shayna,
Big up the fam.
my daughter
man.
Taya, Bird's Life, B.U.I.L.D program, man. This is what it's about, man. But definitely I'll leave you some information to
Yeah, tell everybody your email address so that
GibsonZA31@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
GIBSONZA31@gmail.com.
What's your social medias too? Have y'all started a page for the?
That's the next movement.
Okay.
So the sequence will be get an incorporating establishment.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember I said the PAC program ends this year.
Yeah.
So I'm already setting up for next year now.
Mm.
Building the board. All right. Getting my grant writers in place. Applying to donors. Community fundraising. I'm hitting all aspects.
Can you
Hitting all aspects, and then what you do after that, you get your plan formatted
Mm-hmm.
and create your systems.
I was about to
And
say,
then we
can
gonna
you
move.
break it down for the people who are also looking to try to get into like stuff like positive stuff like that? Like, how do they go
You gotta
about
have a system.
creating it?
You gotta have a system.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have a vision, mission. You have to have your budget.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have your people of leadership. You need to have your thoughts in place. Your executive summary. You have to have. Then we can go into the logistics of it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a logic model. Your inputs, your activities. You have to break everything down because you have to break down everything you have to do.
These
yes.
terms too, cause
you have to break everything down
sounded
because
like arithmetic to some of us.
It's like joking, you know what they say. You know what they say. The key to success is writing it down.
Yeah.
If you write down what you want to do and use other resources or stakeholders
with the blueprint and then build all of it.
to come on in
Set
and fill
a
in the
goal.
rest.
Yeah.
Like for instance, I'm not an engineer. I had an engineer come
Mm-hmm.
teach him some things. I had somebody that is an artist. They did art. I had showed them how to tie a tie in a bow tie. You know what I mean? Showed them how to do an interview.
You know, it's crazy.
I wrote all that down though. You have to write. I wrote all that down,
crazy.
and I learned that through my grad program. I got my master's in administration and human services. So I'm strictly for the people. My undergrad was in marketing and management. So I'm the business. I'm a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I lived it. This is my calling.
I said, you was out here, bro.
This is my calling, man. You know what I mean? I'm bringing the team with me, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I already know, man.
I appreciate this, though, man. This platform.
I know, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate this
we
platform,
We're going to start doing this more often. That's why I was joking earlier about coming to talk to the kids.
Like
about to say, I'm looking forward to getting into the stuff like this more often. Like, because my audience, they see me joking clown a lot, but it's a means to an end. It's for sure. It's a means to an end though. Like I'm gonna suck them in, get their attention, and then boom, like nigga, have
like
you,
when somebody
what have you
see
done
you
for the
out there.
community? They can be like,
Yes.
whoa, what the?
So what they say, the whole cabinet thing and all that, but what have you done for your community?
Yeah,
You can say we need to do something. We need to do something. All right, it's the horns blown. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
What's the move now? You got to get your hands dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to get your hands dirty. And find other people that's also getting their hands dirty. You know what I mean? 2 heads better than 1, but if 1 is so be it. You know what I mean? So you can say, you can come and have, I can have kids come here as a trip to see this. Or you can show them,
you know what,
you can set up, you know what I mean? It's
we might can make that happen. Like, we don't have this, have some kids on the show, you know what I mean, later down the line, you know what I mean? And because you never know what it inspire.
That,
you know what I mean?
That'll be something that will definitely inspire, like, a lot of them. You know what I mean? Like, being in the actual studio, a lot of kids don't get to see that. You know what I mean? Like, and that's
true.
Yeah, that's something that inspired me.
You may see it on TV.
You know what I mean?
Aside from the radio aspect, it's you know, it's also a studio. So it's like,
Right,
you know, a lot of kids love music and stuff.
It's engineering stuff, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
When we're working with the sound,
Right, yeah.
Uh-huh.
STEM.
That's something from being in the
That's the
studio
STEM.
that,
That's
you know,
STEM.
yeah.
Yes.
That's something I went to school to do, you know, from being in the studio and seeing it. So I think it will inspire a lot of the kids if they were, you know, if they could come in here and be able to see everything that goes on and making a radio show and, you know what I mean, doing stuff like that and, you know being
so
a
now
radio
we gotta just set up a date, time, you know, and we write it down, record it. We set that date, stand by it. We reach and get it, and and you're giving back. You know you can create the newest.
Can I serve the kids shots of apple cider?
Sure, you can supply them breakfast.
Make
sure it's nutritious though. Don't skip them.
We gotta show them the dark side of the studio.
Yeah, don't skip 'em.
I ain't gonna do that. Only apple cider. I'm like,
or is it any way possible where we had a QDZ come to our program last year. He did a program, and he had his video people there. Maybe you guys can come in. You know what I mean? And
shout
show
out
them
to
there.
QDZ and the camera crew. Shout out to the Max Madness camera crew. What's up, y'all? Y'all trying to work with the kids, man? Show love, get back.
Same thing I got.
And they say, yeah, we do that. They're like, we do that already.
And we can actually show them, you know, or his maybe best here though. They get to see the studio aspect. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll figure it out.